we all set to order?
Yes, I'll have the all-you-can-eat fajitas.
And I'll have a chicken Caesar salad. All right, I'll have that coming right up for you. That guy could be my twin. I have something very important to talk to you about. Here we go.
Thank you. What were you saying?
I've been thinking long and hard about this. More fajitas, miss?
Oh, thank you. What? I can't hear you.
I was saying, who's ready for jams and cocktails? Good evening, jammers, and welcome to our Season 2 premiere. That's right. We are premiering Season 2 of the Jams and Cocktails live podcast. I'm Brad Brock, and I'll be your host tonight. I'm joined here in the legendary JNC Lounge this evening by the Destruction Crew, the bewitching Miss Jordyn Taylor.
Hello, jammers.
And the bad bitch herself, Ms. Elly Brock.
Hello.
Hey guys, we got a fun show for you tonight filled with all the juicy music and entertainment gossip inside the Jordy files. We've acquired a pair of Jordan's sister's crazy thick eyeglasses. So we'll be doing some fun challenges with those in a little segment we called Gettin Dizzy. Anyway, shot caller trivia is on the docket, and we'll be featuring some great new music videos from Johnny Depp Prestage and Sweet Butter Joe Tierney throughout the night. We also have some official announcements to make about the show as well. Of course, we'd like to thank those of you tuning in live, and we invite you to join our conversations through the chats and comments on Facebook and YouTube. We'll be watching those throughout the evening. And a thanks to those of you catching the show later on your favorite podcast platform like Spotify and, of course, iHeartRadio. Wherever you're catching the show, please give us some love by subscribing to our channels, following our pages, and throwing us a like and share. Of course, before we dive full steam ahead into this episode, let's christen Season 2 with our shot of the week. All right. Well, of course, we're celebrating our new season with a little bubbly in this very easy shot called the Fizzy Dizzy Slammer. I think it also goes well with our theme with the big thick glasses. It's white rum, squeeze of lemon, and topped off with some champagne. So,
It's champagne.
Champagne.
Wow.
What is happening?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced.
Yes.
Whale's vagina.
We took that far.
Oh, it's going to be like that tonight. Cheers, ladies. Thank you for joining me here in the lounge. Season 2. Thank you guys for tuning in live with us.
That's you can't really take it as a shot.
No.
The champagne in there prevents that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would tear your stomach up.
Yep. This is gonna.
Which is good.
It's gonna linger.
It's not bad.
It tastes like champagne.
It does. It does. There's definitely a.
Do you think it's because there's champagne in it?
It's almost
geez.
okay. So like, the champagne is going to it's got a little like afterburn that you can tell that's the rum. But the champagne, it just overpowers it.
Yeah,
So
it
if
does.
you
And the
just want
lemon.
to kick with your champagne, add a little rum.
I feel like
Sold.
that's advice for anything.
Do you want to party or do you want to party?
Party or partay?
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, cheers. Let's finish these off.
Oh, well, I don't know about
Finish them.
Oh, I'm finishing it off. Anyway.
I'll just sip on that for the night.
Yes.
Good.
It's a sipper.
Well, you guys join us each week for our shot of the week by visiting jncpodcast.com to see what we're planning and, of course, get everything that you need delivered to your door by our friends at Drizzly. You know, Ellie, I miss it. I miss it every time that you're not here.
Whenever I watch it at home, I just yell it into the abyss too. Always just Drizzly.
Drizzle, drizzle, drizzle.
I try to do it here when you're not here.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. No, it's not. Well, you guys, all right. There is a lot of things going on in the entertainment world this week. So let's dive right into our headlines and open up the Jordy files. Jordan,
Hello.
what the hell's going on over there?
So much.
So much. There really is so much going on. So, in our new and improved Jordy files, we're taking you through all the entertainment headlines. We're taking you through all the stuff going on out there in entertainment land. So, without
things.
further ado, I think that we should go to our brand new headlines
Whoa.
theme. Yeah.
Wow.
Very exciting stuff, right?
Look at all of us.
I know. We're all so cute.
Looking dapper.
You're looking you're looking beautiful.
Oh,
I'm looking dapper.
That's true.
Anyway.
I look a mess.
And Ellie is just, no.
You know, Ellie, when you came through the door, you're wearing that Jägermeister shirt,
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure it used to be mine.
it is. Yeah, it was. It is now mine.
Oh,
And
that's awesome.
And it's hilarious because it's probably a medium. I would never fit into that.
Oh my gosh. You should bring it over one time so he can just try it on for
Oh
one
my
time.
god! I don't think it fit him when I stole it.
It was tight. It was tight.
It was tough.
But I do have a memory of you giving me a gift on Christmas one year. And I opened it up, and here's this Jägermeister bottle. And I was like, oh, awesome. But it was an empty Jägermeister bottle, and it just had fairy lights inside
Oh
of it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, thank you.
Thanks. This is better than full Jaeger bottle.
To be fair, I'm not entirely sure where that is now.
Mine's on my cool shelf with all my knickknacks.
I
Yeah,
thought for
I'm
a
not
second
sure.
that that's where
I
I
have
was.
the same. It's a Bombay Sapphire gin
Mhm.
bottle that has the fairy lights in it. Yeah,
Ooh, fancy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was a great gift. Thank you.
I like lights.
It's good.
It doesn't take much.
I like
energy.
light.
I like Jägermeister.
Yeah.
Eh.
But yeah, this shirt is old. Okay, back to Jordan.
Well, Jordan, we got a few
Okay.
very, very cool birthdays. So why don't we kick it off with that?
Oh, sure, Brad.
Why not?
Okay. So today, August 18th, happiest of birthdays to Patrick Swayze, Andy Samberg, Christian Slater, Frances Bean Cobain.
The only girl up there, by the way, today.
And then Edward Norton, and last but not least, probably oldest, Robert Redford.
Probably. My God.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure that picture is 20 years old. The one on the screen there.
So happy birthday to all you cool.
We love Robert Redford, though.
Cats.
I always thought or thought of him as
The original Brad Pitt.
the original Brad Pitt. That's exactly
Pops
right.
out of your head.
You really did. Oh, we're too in sync.
Yep. It's Backstreet Boys.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I definitely think so.
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Robert Redford is?
No,
Oh my.
Well, that's a
God.
bad photo to show who he is.
I mean,
I'm
yes.
terrible with names too, though. So like,
Well, can you pick him out of that lineup?
Yes, because I know everyone
I was gonna
else.
say process of elimination.
Oh, perfect. Well, Jordyn, why don't you kick us off with what's going on out there
Okay, well,
this week?
Well, tonight, folks, we are going to discuss what's going on with Bob Dylan, talk about some upcoming work with Sarah Elton John and Lady Gaga, dive into if things can and will be rekindled between, yes, Santana and Rob Thomas. Discuss what went down at Madonna's birthday and some other juicy news.
Ooh, the juicy news.
Yes, the rest is up to your imagination, folks.
All right.
Yeah, so that is a little bit of it. I guess we'll just, call out the elephant in the room. We'll start with, is that the saying? I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, we should just go
get
ahead
that
and,
over
and
with.
talk about
Yeah, get
Bob
the bad
Dylan.
shit out of the way.
Yeah, let's get all the
Yeah.
bad stuff out first. And so there is a lawsuit that alleges sexual abuse by Bob Dylan that is going around. It was very lengthy, but basically an allegation from 56 years ago. And Bob Dylan is 80. Can we just...
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
He's not
It's
he's no
very
spring
fresh.
chicken anymore, no.
no, it is very fresh, but I guess the allegations happened when this said person was 12 years of age, obviously a minor. Yeah. And
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
So
what do you-
obviously the Dylan camp is saying that this is completely untrue and that it will be vigorously defended.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, so I have to, if we're talking about elephants in the room, I want to put this to you guys. This is clearly a very, very old claim, but does that in any way, and this is just a question, does that in any way lighten or add less value to the allegation in your eyes?
I don't think it adds it doesn't add less value. Like any claim at any time should be taken seriously and fully investigated. But because of the time in between, I feel like it's going to be a lot harder to get solid proof to uphold those allegations. So even, if these are true, it's going to be very hard, I think, for the person to prove that happened. So I'm not quite sure what they're trying to get from that, with a lawsuit, it's one thing to just speak out, but if they're going for money or something like that, I feel like with that much time in between, it's going to be very hard to get solid proof on that.
So I don't know the law
Yeah.
in terms of a statute of limitations for things like this. And certainly what was the law back in 1965?
Right.
And what laws apply and what doesn't, so I'm not savvy. If there's any lawyers out there, please chime in or send us an email, jamsandcocktails@gmail.com. Let me know.
So it actually says in here in the article you have that the lawsuit was filed on Friday just before the look back window closed under New York State's Child Victims Act. The filing deadline for the legislation, which allowed alleged victims to present claims regardless of when or how long ago the alleged abuse occurred. So they got it in right before that deadline. So I mean, you gotta take it for what it is. You have to treat it as a
legally in a courtroom situation. This is now a viable court case.
Absolutely.
Not that any allegation is not viable,
Right.
but when you talk about things legally, the complaint,
Yeah.
by the way, alleges that the abuse occurred over a 6-week period between April and May of 1965 at the Chelsea Hotel in New York City, where Dylan, then in his early 20s, kept an apartment.
Yeah.
At the time, JC, who is what the victim is going by, and this had just turned 12 years of age and was a minor, clearly. The suit claims JC is described today as a 60-year-old or 68-year-old resident of Greenwich, Connecticut. Yeah, that is It goes on to say that the complaint describes a scenario in which Dylan allegedly gave JC drugs and alcohol and also threatened physical violence, leaving her emotionally scarred and psychologically damaged to this day. That's pretty hefty.
And you know what? Like, it was the fucking 60s. Like, that should happen.
Yeah, well, so, okay.
Not to say that it should have.
No.
Absolutely not.
But I don't want you to backpedal just yet. I want that statement to simmer for just a second, because that is a stigma that history stamps on things to kind of smooth it over.
Right.
You know, so it's okay to say, oh, well, that's just how it was in the 60s.
It's not right.
You know, it doesn't make it right. And does it make it invalid as a complaint today? Regardless of Bob Dylan being a legend, being a legendary songwriter, and, you know, being Bob Dylan. Nobody's immune to their
right.
history. But it is really not great news. It's not what I wanted to read preparing for the show. But we can't not talk about it. You know?
Yeah. That's a long time. And
well, just as girls,
yeah,
you know, because we you know, oh, everybody's equal, we're all equal, but like there's girls still are girls as far as I'm concerned. Call me old school, but like
I feel like
emotionally boys and girls are different in some ways. And would you think, especially in the 60s, if we're going to talk about that, especially in the 60s, you know, where men dominated, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So Jordyn, what is your take on this kind of allegation this so long in the future?
Well, I feel like the child psychologist in me is trying to figure out, so this girl's 12. Like, I just have so many questions. Where are your parents?
Yeah, that's a big one.
How did you guys meet? Like, where, you know, it's just kind of like, how did all of this, what's the story? Like the I don't know.
Oh, there's clearly a huge,
you know,
backstory. If it's even true, because that was something that we kind of talked about off air, was Bob Dylan just sold his entire song catalog for a huge amount of money that I can't think of off the top of my head. But you know,
it'll be interesting to see what way it goes to, because you know, if she's the only one, is there going to be
right? Like
I
feel like I feel like it would be a little more suspicious if she is the only one with allegations. You know, this far, you know, from the time that it happened. If she's the only one now, if more people come out of the woodwork, you know, it's almost like the Bill Cosby thing. You know, like we all grew up with him, loved him as someone that we grew up with, and then find out all of this stuff, and all of these women came forward, and it was
same kind of situation,
devastating to us who looked up to him and were like, wow, like, you know, but more people were believing that, and because so many people were coming out of the woodwork, and you're like, wow, like you're learning things, you know, and you got to understand that celebrities are people too, and not everyone can handle that type of fame and lifestyle.
Well, sure, we put celebrities on a pedestal that they don't belong on anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
But that comes along with the territory.
Yeah.
You know, so
I
if you're
guess
out
we'll
there
just
trying
see
to get
what
famous,
happens. Yeah, you got to see what happens with it.
This is a story that we will continue to follow.
And of that same year, interesting tidbit, maybe it doesn't mean anything, but Bob Dylan actually got married that year too. It says he married Sarah in November of 1965, and this happened in April and May of 1965.
Oh wow! So I wonder what she's going to weigh in on
right before, and then
she's still alive.
Yeah, and then they had 4 kids together. So I would assume they've hopefully dated for, you know, some months or years before. So I don't know if that has any, you know, just
it is interesting
all the facts
though
out there. So yeah,
absolutely.
We'll see how it unfolds. But yeah, should be taken seriously, as all should.
Absolutely.
But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
What do we got next?
Wow, we talked about that for a long time for something we were just trying to get out of the way.
It's important. I don't want to.
It is important.
You know, like we approach a lot of things with levity because that's it. We're just a podcast.
Yeah.
You know, but like stuff like that, that's pretty serious, and like I would go as far to say as I encourage anybody at any period of time to
Absolutely.
come
I
out
was
and put
just
your
about to
story
say
out
that.
there. You know,
Yeah.
like there's no statute of limitations on the truth.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you might not be able to get money and you might not be able to get people locked up, but your story is still valid
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
needs to be told.
Yeah, like I was saying before we started, you know, if it happened 60 years ago or 60 seconds ago, I
You're
mean,
absolutely
you know,
right.
Absolutely.
Yep.
still- yep.
All right.
So let's talk about a few more serious topics here, I suppose.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, should we? Okay. Well, too late.
I'm
too
going to
late.
tell you, this is the Jordy files, but you could break
We're
it up if you want.
diving deep.
Let's go. What do we got?
Okay, so y'all remember the Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nay Nay?
Oh, this is a
Oh,
big one.
goodness.
Yeah.
So that fella, rapper Silento,
Silento. Yeah. And
was
he's so young, you guys.
indicted on murder charges.
Oh, wow.
Real name Ricky Hawk was indicted by a grand jury on 4 charges, including murder, in connection with the shooting death of his cousin, Billboard reports. The rapper was charged with malice murder, felony murder, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. It's unclear at the time when Hawk will next appear in court.
That's crazy.
So-
How did that story? Did it say how old he was?
Oh, I can totally tell you that.
I know
He's
you
like
could.
12. No,
Says
just kidding.
23 in
20.
the article.
Oh my god, that's how
23
old.
year old.
That's how old he is now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He was
Wow.
born in 1998. For those of you who can't do the math,
I mean,
98.
Crazy.
you know that
Baby.
song was a huge hit.
And of his cousin.
And to be fair, the story
Wild.
doesn't talk about context at all. At least the one that I have here. It just says domestic violence and gun charges in California last year in October. And yeah,
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to know the backstory of that.
that
a little
would be
bit.
interesting. That's another story I kind of want to follow. His rep went on to say, no matter what his charges are, he's a human being and doesn't cost anything to pray for. It doesn't cost anything to pray for him and his family and send him positive vibrations. I hope people continue to have a little empathy. That's what the representative for his camp says. Murder, man, that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Okay, well, actually, what does this say? It actually does say in the story, now that I'm reading through it, he was charged with 2 counts of assault. Did you say this? You didn't bring this
Yeah.
up. You did say that?
Mhm.
Yeah. That's bad news, man. Oh, but
Or
that
wait,
wasn't
we'll read it. No,
that
yeah,
wasn't
I
about
said-
his cousin. Yeah. I don't know, man.
So, wait. So he killed his cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there it goes. He had been in jail since February when he was linked to the shooting of Frederick Roots, 34. His body was found in the road outside a home where he had gunshot wounds to the face and the leg.
It's crazy, too. I just saw a part of the article that said, you know, I guess a blessing of technology or whatnot. They were able to use video footage from the street cameras to, you know, kind of piece some of.
Man.
I mean, it said there's a lot of cars and a lot of commotion happening.
It's
at the
crazy
scene,
though, because
but-
I don't know, like a month ago, I finally watched the Aaron Hernandez
Oh,
documentary on
Yeah.
Netflix. And it was kind of like the same thing, you know, someone you would never kind of think, but just has this pattern of aggressive behavior and just like losing it.
And that's
And
a whole
and
other
you kn-
story with Aaron
Yeah.
Hernandez because, you know, then you're talking about multiple concussions and what that does to the human brain in terms of how
Right,
they
but just
behave.
general mental illness and not having a good upbringing, you know,
Yeah.
going viral and, you know, having your whole world turned upside down. I mean,
Yeah.
all that shit can mess you up too.
That's true. Well,
Yeah.
it's a story that we will follow,
Yeah, that's crazy.
and we'll definitely circle back to that. I mean, I hope that it's untrue, and I'm sorry for the family of the boys that were killed or injured. But yeah,
Yes. So, more positive news
Oh,
here.
thank Christ.
Right, let's get out of
Yes.
this sad
My
shit.
girl, Lady Gaga, and my boy, Sir Elton John, are working on extreme hardcore drum and bass track.
Oh
so they
my
are linking
God.
up to make something epic, which I'm so excited about because they both can really do no wrong. So, so they are working on that. And it also says that
Hardcore drum and bass.
I don't even know
That
what
is the description in the
Yeah, I don't even-
in the articles.
the mind is running wild with. And they've worked
Okay.
together in the past. And then while the original offering leaned heavily into pop and dance-led sounds, the new version will reportedly shock fans. Gaga discussed her friendship with Elton John at the time of the track's release, hailing the music icon for helping her to really take care of herself. He's been my mentor for a long time, Gaga said, and he's always challenged her to keep her head above water, and it's something that she's appreciated. So she has the highest regards for him, and I'm sure they'll make magic. So
What's crazy is Elton John is up to something, because this is not just
with everyone,
Yeah,
I feel
like-
like he's getting in all the cookie jars here.
yeah, because not only is he doing collaborations with Lady Gaga, but Dua Lipa and Elton John are also working on something now. Let me find the article.
Is it hardcore drum and bass?
I don't think that it's hardcore.
Listen,
drum and
I'm a
bass.
huge fan of drum and bass and, you know, EDM and like all of that shit, dubstep. But like to picture like Lady Gaga and Elton John making hardcore drum and bass.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah, it
So,
will shock.
I am very interested.
but so what they're doing is they're
Yeah.
they're remixing or mashing up their respective songs. So I feel like what's coming together here is a Elton John remix collaboration record, which I think is going to be dope because per this article, it says that the two, Dua Lipa and Elton John, have teamed up for a song called Cold Heart, which will be out on Friday, in fact. Cold Heart isn't exactly a new song, though. It's a dance remix created by the Australian dance act. No. I feel like the P is silent and then it's just now. But, only time will tell. And it features Dua
I like the way you
singing-
said it.
No. It features Dua Lipa singing lines from Elton's 72 classic Rocket Man and Elton singing lines from his 1990 hit Sacrifice. So,
yeah, he's got something in the works.
something's in the works.
He's doing something.
So I thought that was very cool that these two stories, because this one's a little bit of an older story.
Well, he
Right.
couldn't get his fix back in the day with, I heard somewhere that he was going to start Ear, Hair, and Teeth with him, Freddie Mercury, and Rod Stewart, a band, but, Freddie,
Died.
R.I.P. And
R.I.P..
I don't think that ever happened. So, I mean, this is, equally as talented on the women front in the new age.
Seriously,
So,
I'm
I
very,
know.
very excited for whatever this project is that he's cooking
Could you
up.
imagine?
well,
You know,
and he's choosing the most popular women in pop music
the
right
pop
now.
candy.
Right now,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Isn't
Nice.
that the greatest name though? The hair, nose, and teeth, because Elton. It's
Yeah.
all their flaws
Yeah.
or their
It's amazing.
sore
Or their-
subjects or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if it's a source subject. It's just what we know them by.
No, I think
with-
it's what they
with-
all dislike about themselves, which I think
Oh.
is kind of poking fun at it,
I
which is
guess so.
kind of cute.
That's fair.
Yeah, but that would have been epic. Could you
Interesting.
imagine?
I mean,
the
Elton's
three
got
of
a
them?
beautiful head of hair now.
He does.
So isn't him and like Eminem very close as well?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I want to say
It
I've
doesn't
seen
surprise me.
pictures of them like, working together and being close, like also him also
Interesting.
being a mentor to
Huh.
Eminem. So I wonder if that's going to be a collaboration.
or maybe
maybe.
it's all women.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Time will tell.
Interesting.
That's been the theme.
Very interesting.
What else you got over there?
Okay, so this is an
Jordy.
interesting talking point. This was actually from a couple weeks back, so we're circling back to it.
Ah,
I'm just throwing in here because I feel like we can get a good dialogue going about it. Okay, so the article was, when are young women in pop allowed to grow up? And the article was basically talking about Billie Eilish, and it was right when her new album was coming out. And
have you listened to it? Her
I
new
have
album?
not. Have you?
I listened to it
I listened to it as well.
first and to last.
What did you think?
It was different than her other two. I mean, she's still got, the same kind of style. But like, if you really listen to it, it is like telling the story of her becoming who she is now. And I thought it was dope.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe I need to listen to it again with that concept in mind, because I listened to it and it's not my jam. We talked about
unique. It's different.
We talked about it a couple weeks ago with Summer Gill on the show, and Summer, who is a fan, she also said that it wasn't, it just didn't hit like her other records.
It didn't, but it wasn't supposed to. I don't think.
Sure. Yeah. No, and she had gone on record saying that this was the record she was most proud of. How many times can I say record in this sentence? So tell us a little bit about this particular article that you were talking about,
Okay,
Jordyn.
so I'll go on a little rant here, and then we'll
I'm really passionate about this.
Yeah,
I've been
okay,
following Billie Eilish for a very long time.
Yeah, I feel like you'll have-
since she kind of broke out, I'm like, I love everything that she's been doing.
Oh, good.
But
You'll
continue.
have, and then just it goes a little deeper than even just her, and I think you'll have some good feedback
Yeah,
on this. So it
absolutely.
says the article said, at a certain point, Billie Eilish made a decision about how she wanted to present herself to the world. Since her first release at age 14, she's been candid about her choice to wear baggy, oversized clothing so as to not be over-sexualized to the point of her body detracting from her talent. She was commended for making such a mature decision at such a young age. And then at 19, she changed her mind, updating her image accordingly. Eilish modeled a classic Hollywood-style corset and latex skirt on the cover of British Vogue's June 2021 issue. Both choices were validated by the same self-assurance when she made them, yet the one in which she wrangled back her, when she showed it all off, either way she's scrutinized kind of for, wearing the baggy stuff and being all grungy and not sexy, but then, you're too sexy and you're showing too much. And so basically it's just criticisms, and that all
is
around.
Not just people in the media, that is not just celebrities, that is every single woman in their life,
and specifically
every
women.
day as they go from a teenager to a woman. I'll just leave it at that.
And like, are people just not allowed to change their mind about how they want to present themselves anymore? Because I feel like and more importantly, I want to know who these people are that are criticizing this girl for saying, I wear baggy clothes because I don't need to sexualize myself for anything. And then she goes, well, I'm old enough now to do whatever I want.
Right.
And they're
it's
criticizing her for this.
It's a shame that she had to have that thought as a 14-year-old girl about people sexualizing her body.
That's mind-boggling.
And that is what 14-year-old girls are having thoughts about. And it shouldn't be about that. It should be about the music that you're creating. You shouldn't have to worry about wearing certain clothes and people thinking different things. So like, she had that thought at 14. Then she became a legal adult and was like, okay, now I can dress however I want. I'm not going to get in trouble. And people aren't going to like sexualize me as an underage adult. And that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That she had to have that thought and, portray herself in that way to protect herself. And that's incredible.
Well, I think
in a bad way, incredible.
to rally back to the original idea that Jordyn's presenting is when are young women in pop music, particularly, allowed to grow up? So you had your Britney Spears, who was 17 years old.
What is never, Alex?
Yeah.
Right. You're going to be scrutinized the entire time you're in the limelight if you are a female.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And guys can do no wrong.
Well,
And
you
it's fun-
see it in interviews when people, are interviewing a female as opposed to a male. They're like, oh, what are you wearing? And talking to them about their clothes and the way they look and the way they dress. And it's just like, why don't you ask me about my talents and my work and all this other shit? I watch those videos all the time where they're asking female artists and actresses and, all of that. They're asking them these ridiculous questions. And it's just like, why don't you ask me about the stuff that I'm good at and not about what I look like?
It's the age-old thing about, you got to be on the cutting edge. You got to be provocative. You got to...
Right.
Because, those people interviewing them have their own audiences to
Absolutely.
appease. So, you're just...
It's a whole issue with the culture.
Yeah.
It is. However, I do believe that Billie Eilish is taking it in stride.
She is handling it like
I
a
think,
fucking champ.
I may not be a huge fan of her latest record, but I'm stoked for her future. I think she's a rising star for sure.
Yeah.
And I love that young girls are growing up seeing a girl who is confident in who she is and is producing that kind of content and that music that's going to empower them in a way to say, this is me and I'm going to be who I want to be. And you shouldn't sexualize me because I wear a fucking tank top. That's ridiculous.
Yep. The article also says on that note, Eilish's album Happier Than Ever arrived on July 30th and was actually just a young woman exploring her identity and coming of age. It's about taking that power back, showing it off, and not taking advantage with it. Eilish told British Vogue, I'm not letting myself be owned anymore. The catch is, like many other women in pop, she had no choice but to do so in front of millions. She's regarded, I guess, as the voice of Gen Z with an Instagram following of over 88 million. Crazy.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Eilish has had to share herself with a public audience that feels entitled to opinions on her body while the world waits to see how she wields her newfound power of influence, but the decision was her own. So
Well, good. That is exceptional.
yeah, so
Good for
She's
her.
brilliant.
Yeah.
She's brilliant.
We support her here.
she's a smart
Yeah.
cookie. Yeah.
So I didn't support her music at first, but I support that.
Mm-hmm.
I support her. All right.
Yep.
What else you got there?
Go Billy.
So, yeah, right. Billy. Let's see. What else should we talk about? Madonna's birthday. Let's get into the Madonna dirt here.
You guys want-
Madonna.
You guys take one good. You want to talk about somebody who's going into their prime, from Billie Eilish to somebody that is going back
Good
into their
segue,
prime.
right? Yeah. And she set the tone back then,
My God. That's Madonna, by the way. If you're watching
That's
on
not
Okay.
YouTube
That's
and Facebook.
not Billie Eilish with a filter.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I just have to say that all of her photos are filtered as fuck.
Are they, or does she just have a rubber face?
She's had a lot of work done. However, that is filtered as fuck. That is not what Madonna looks like.
If you guys are just listening on the podcast, you're not getting the whole story.
Google Madonna
Just go
right
to
now.
her Instagram and you will see. You'll be able to tell how filtered her pictures are. She learned how to use Photoshop. She learned how to use all the filters that the Kardashians use on their fucking photos.
They taught her personally.
Right.
Well, we do have
That is not what she looks like in the daylight. I promise you.
We got a couple stories with Madonna, but let's talk about her 63rd birthday bash with her kids and boyfriend and friends and ice cream particularly.
Oh, ice cream. Go for it, Brad. You know more about Madonna than anyone here. So you're,
I don't know.
you're like number 2 fan.
I just want to say, like, I'm a huge fan of Madonna.
too.
I think she's fucking awesome. But, like, girl, we all know that's not what you look like.
Yeah,
We all know it's filters.
It's been an ongoing discussion here about what she's done. But I don't know if it's 100% filters, man. Like,
No,
there's-
she's definitely had work done. She's had facelifts, like she just got fillers and stuff, and she's always had like a banging body. She's always been in shape. Like you see the muscles on her, she's in shape for sure. But I guarantee you, man, you see her out in the daylight, she's got wrinkles. That's what happens when you're 63. J-Lo's got them too. She looks good, but she's got wrinkles too.
Oh yeah, her 63rd birthday was captured on Instagram all last week or this past week, with Mambo Italiano being the caption for her and her kids traveling on a plane. There's also been her striking a pose against a stone. I don't know that word. Saying happy birthday to me. Just all kinds of stuff. Her and her boyfriend.
She's living her best life.
Probably a fancy word for wall, maybe.
She's doing her thing.
Wall.
So
living her best life.
Yeah.
we all have something to say about Madonna and the new look that she's sporting. But what's more important to me is her charity work that's happening right now. So I read this article, and the headline for the article is "Why Getting in Bed with Madonna Will Cost You $5,000." And that's how we sell things these days.
Absolutely.
Listening.
But her birthday was on the 16th of August this month. And it goes on to say that she wants to get in bed with you, metaphorically and physically. So what she's doing is she's asking her fans to help support the Mercy James Center. And that is the hospital that she built in Malawi 4 years ago, which is the only pediatric intensive care unit in the entire country. And I'm assuming this is an African country, but I could be completely wrong. Could somebody look that up when you guys look that up?
Got
Oh, wow.
Malawi.
Got it.
And she's saying specifically she needs more beds in the hospital, 50 of them to be exact. So she's asking fans to donate money to purchase those beds.
It is in Africa.
Perfect. Then I'm not a complete idiot.
Yes. You only look partially.
Only look partially stupid.
Yes. Better than fully.
She said, I want to ensure that every child that comes into that hospital has an operation or surgery of any kind has a bed to recuperate in afterwards and is taken care of. She adds, I will name that bed after you and will be forever, not only in her heart, but in the hearts of all the children of Malawi and their families. She said, thank you in advance for your generosity. So she's going to name a hospital bed at Mercy James Center after you if you donate $5,000. But there are options, which is amazing. There are options. So if you don't have $5,000 to throw around, you can also donate $2,500 and share the bed with another donor, or $500 to have your name listed with 9 other donors. And even if you can't afford that, you can give $100 to contribute to a nurse's salary, or even $25 to pay for a month's worth of medicine for one child. So, like, I honestly, I don't think that there's a price range there that somebody can't get on board with.
Right. Donate
And,
$1, anything.
And for all we're thinking about, but not Madonna's face right now, that's a very, very cool and enriching charity that she's set up there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
If you got $25, you should probably go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
If you got $5,000, you should probably go ahead and do that. But check it out. I will put the link in the show notes if you want to get involved in that. So we still love you, Madonna.
Yeah, she's always
Oh,
into
absolutely.
Yeah,
all of that.
You look crazy, but we love you.
Yeah. It also says at the bottom here of this article, Madonna announced a huge new deal with Warner Music Group that will it's making deluxe editions of some of her classic albums in 2022 to mark the 40th anniversary of her recording debut.
Wow.
She's been in
40
the business for a while.
Years.
It's crazy.
Your whole life, Brad.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. Thanks a lot. Dime me right out,
Diming
Jordan.
you right out. And get it, girl. She got that young little boyfriend love.
Yeah, she's been dating her backup dancer for a while.
What was it? How old was he?
26.
Wow. Okay. So all the
We
ladies, they're paying attention.
Yeah. Well, I thought he was like 17.
Well, I mean,
So-
That would be
63.
illegal.
Yeah.
It's only a 40-year difference between them. No
Wait,
big
how
deal.
old was her daughter? 24?
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're not judging you, Madonna.
No, you do you, boo boo.
You do you. Girl, get it.
Yeah.
You do you. He do you.
Absolutely.
do.
You,
You
you
do-
get that
you
get
do
that young
him.
tail, girl.
Yeah.
You get it.
So yes, happy birthday, belated birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Madonna.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yes.
What else do we got here?
What else do we got here? Oh, let's talk about Santana and Rob Thomas.
Oh, yeah,
How
you were talking
excited
about
are
that.
we for
Yeah.
that?
Oh yeah, we love that.
For a moment. I mean, that song, epic, them together.
Smooth is the song that you're talking
yeah,
about.
sorry, that's the one.
I believe it's on every cover band in the world's set list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You hear
they're
that shit
coming
everywhere.
together for something else.
Yeah. Yep, they
So-
are coming.
Okay, so the new song is called Move.
Yeah.
So
Move and Smooth.
Smooth move.
Okay.
smooth move, X-Lax.
Oh, that's great. It's on
Uh,
Santana's new album. The track is called Move on Santana's new albums, Blessings and Miracles. And it will be out on, today.
Oh, wow.
It's out today. Yeah,
Yay.
I don't have a snippet though.
Oh, it's okay. We can imagine.
We're desperately trying to avoid getting nailed by
Right.
copyright these days.
Yes.
As we're moving into our new format.
So that is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Because the two of them together are just.
Meanwhile,
wild.
Rob is working on his first Christmas album.
That's what it
A
says.
Rob Thomas Christmas album.
Awesome. It just keeps
Get
getting
out
better.
the way, Mariah Carey. Rob Thomas is coming.
He's
So
in town.
Carlos Santana said Move came about very much like how Smooth happened. He said it was like a divine intelligence behind the scenes, and I just knew I had to record it with Rob. He said the song is about awakening your molecules, ignite and activate yourself. You know.
They on a lot of
Move.
weed.
And he went on to say, when Rob and I work together, we have a sound that is splendiferous,
Oh, what a
which is
fun
my
word.
favorite word ever.
That is fun. Will you learn Move, Brad, and play that at your shows back to back with Smooth, do you think?
Yeah, probably work out some sort of mashup.
Sweet. We have
Call
that
it Smooth Move.
Yeah. We have that to look forward to also, folks. So
Great.
Fantastic.
And October 15th, we got Blessings and Miracles, which is the whole new album with Santana.
nice.
Should be good.
Excellent. Excellent. And then the moment Elly's been waiting for, let's talk about, because I just think it's a huge, adorable, great step. Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian dating.
Oh my God. I've been
Surprise.
following that shit on Instagram since it happened.
Spoiler.
I'm for it.
Spoiler out there for all you people.
I don't have a graphic for that. That was new news. when
That's
we
okay.
got here
Whatever.
in the
We can
lounge.
still talk about it.
Yeah, you know what they look like. So overcoming his fear of flying after, I think in 2008, he had a near-death plane crash with Blink 182, and he has not flown since.
Right. Like,
And-
why would you?
Yeah, he's like, hell
Yeah, that was
no.
Yeah.
huge news.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 2008, and he credits being able to fly all because of the help of Kourtney being by his side. So I just think that's so adorable. Yeah,
Kardashians, they just never stop making
they're
news.
everywhere. I know they get in everywhere.
Right? They're, God, they're incredible. They're incredible.
You're a huge fan. I could never
I'm a
watch that
huge
show.
fan.
I couldn't do it.
Okay, so what I see when I see the Kardashians, most people see, like they just see dumb people, on TV, like being, where Paris Hilton was just like, I'm famous for being famous type shit, right?
Paris Hilton has a cooking show now, by the way.
Right. But
course
I
she
see.
does.
We edited on Netflix.
So I've watched like interviews and like behind the scenes. So like I've dove deep into the Kardashian like spiral, right?
Wow.
Because like when I like something, I get a little obsessive. So I like dove deep, and I found interviews with people that have worked with Kim Kardashian. They're like, she comes in, she knows exactly how the cameras need to be, how the lighting needs to be, how she needs to look. Like she's fucking brilliant. She knows her craft so well. And that shit is what like makes me admire and not like admire them, but like really have nothing really bad to say about them, because what they're doing is brilliant. They know how to sell themselves in a way that people are going to pay them millions of dollars.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Like, and they know how to do it. They know how to do all that social media stuff and all those appearances. Like, they're literally famous for being famous. And that is so fucking, like, I couldn't ever do that. So I just think it's amazing to like see how well they do it, all that shit. But yeah.
Well, speaking of celebrity couples,
I wasn't.
Wait.
I'm not done.
I'm so sorry. Carry on.
So just to finish on the plain article here. So just thought it was interesting, crazy to top it off. It says, although Barker and his pal DJ AM survived, they both struggled in the aftermath of the accident. Barker, who survived third-degree burns on 65% of his body, which I did not know, spent months in the hospital enduring 16 surgeries. And DJ AM later passed away a year after the crash due to an overdose. And then earlier this year, Barker opened up to Men's Health about dealing with his PTSD and survivor's guilt from the...
Yeah, that's got to be rough.
Yeah.
And that's why he's got tattoos all over his body. Is because it's covering the burn marks.
Well, he's had those since like
dude.
1911.
Right,
yeah,
but
no,
like, he just keeps
keep
adding
multiplying.
because he's like...
Now he's doing tattoos on top of his tattoos.
Yeah.
He's got like layers
Yeah.
going on. Yeah.
He's got a lot going on.
Him and Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, they're like
Oh, Lord.
BFFs too.
Yeah, they're kind of cute
Mm-mm.
in a tatted... Anyway.
Well, as I was saying,
yeah.
really quickly,
Speaking of couples,
as you're kind of coming
Machine
up
Gun and
on,
Travis.
on some time here, what do you guys think about Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde?
It's wild.
Okay, so when people were first saying that they were together, I didn't believe it at first because I was like, I know they were working on the movie together, and like Harry Styles is just a very friendly person, and I feel like he's very touchy-feely with everyone that he kind of works with. But like, yeah, they've been like together for a while, right? And now they've been like photographed together and like wearing each other's jewelry and shit, whatever, because he wore pearls and like all that stuff. So they're like sharing necklaces. Whatever.
I mean,
Do
you
your
know
thing.
what?
Do your thing.
Whatever floats your boat.
Whatever. I don't care. But yeah, like,
Interesting.
but I don't know how I feel about that because I love Olivia Wilde. Like,
Well, this
she's
has
one
been-
of my favorite actors.
It's been going on for a minute because it says they
Yeah.
were first linked together in January when they intended a wedding together. So,
but they were working on a movie together, I think,
yes,
during
Don't
that whole
Worry,
time.
Darling.
Yeah,
That's the name of that film.
yeah. She was directing it.
Yeah. It says a source close to Olivia told E! News that the two will be together in LA for the next few weeks as Olivia shoots a new movie called Babylon. And apparently, she goes on to say that they are very supportive of each other's careers and want to be together whenever they can. So,
Good for them.
Yeah,
Good
I
for
feel
them.
like it makes sense. I mean, I just looking at the age too. They're really not that. I thought there was a way larger age difference.
No, she's not that much older.
Yeah, no.
she's my age.
Yeah, she's your
Yeah.
age, and yeah, they're 10 years apart, so that's not terrible. And she has a strong type. I feel like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they have, and they're cute. They're both probably like the most friendly people ever. So
Oh, yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
Definitely have babies because you'll have beautiful
I support
babies, or
Beautiful
don't.
babies.
Yeah, don't have
Huge,
them or do.
Very strong jaws.
Yeah, they
whatever.
will have wild eyes and wild
yeah.
bone draws.
I do also want to mention that we have some very important people being inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame for 2021. Of course, if you're watching the show, you can see on the screen, being inducted this year, which will bring the total amount of inductees to 146, is Eddie Bayers, and he is a legendary session drummer, singer, pianist, composer. Ray Charles, who we all know and love, steel guitarist Pete Drake, and of course mother-daughter duo the Judds
Oh, wow.
are being inducted to the Country Music Hall of Fame. I thought that was very cool. It said eventually the new members will be inducted formally during the medallion ceremony. But of course, I'm sure a lot of that is on hold because of COVID.
nice.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. There was one more story I wanted to share before we move on here. I can't remember.
Speaking of legends, I saw an article today that legendary Tony Bennett, who also just celebrated a birthday. I think he just turned 94.
Oh my God,
95.
he's gonna live forever.
Yeah.
He's like Betty White.
Right. He is retiring from performing on doctor's orders
At 94.
Yeah, I know, and
Goodness.
it says this was a hard decision for us to make, as he is a capable performer. This is, however, doctor's orders, his son said, and he just finished working on another project with Lady Gaga, a collaboration. She's all over, just like Elton. They are spreading their wings, and so he should enjoy his life.
Well,
you know,
yeah.
he's.
He put his time in.
Yeah, I
Right.
think he's got
For
like
sure.
80 years under his belt at this point. Like, he should probably
Right.
sit back and enjoy the finer things of not performing so much. So congrats on retiring, Tony.
Well, of course,
Goodness.
our most enduring story that I imagine will be carrying on for a while, but hopefully for not much longer. It is Britney Spears. Britney Spears' father, and you guys probably know this by now because we're a little late to the punch here on Wednesday, but Britney Spears' dad steps down as her conservator. So hashtag free Britney at last. It says that Britney's dream has come true. Her father is removing herself from her life. ABC News has confirmed that Jamie Spears has filed documents agreeing to step down as Britney's conservator. He is stepping down willingly, but the documents state he is doing so without any grounds for his removal. He has also denied testimonies regarding his actions by Britney's lawyer, Britney's conservator of the person, and Britney's mother. So he is
That makes you wonder, like, what her new attorney found and what they were gonna.
It makes me
use.
wonder why she was denied her own attorney for so long.
And then as soon as she gets her new one, he's like, "Nope, I'm out."
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, obviously, as we always
But
say,
good
you
for
don't know
her.
what's going on behind closed doors
Yeah.
and what's going on in their lives. But this is a huge step for her.
Yeah.
And in a future show, I'd love to talk about conservatorships and other celebrities that you might not know are in conservatorships.
Yeah.
And we'll dive into that a little bit. But that is a huge win for Britney Spears as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Yes.
Nice.
We love you, Britney. Drums and Rums, Paul from Drums and Rums says, I see it now. We need the show, Keeping Up with the Brox. Literally the world's most boring show of all time.
You just see me just petting a cat over and over again
You'll see-
every day.
You'll see
of
me
my
just
life.
preparing for a podcast every single week.
yeah.
Yep, sitting right in the same chair.
Nothing exciting whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm watching TikTok. It's
Oh,
just
man.
wonderful.
Any other headlines before we take a little break?
I think we touched on all
We
of
touched
them,
on a
lot.
honestly.
Yeah.
That was a lot, though.
Yeah, that was
All
a
the
lot,
good goods. Everyone digest that.
right? Were you taking notes?
Yeah.
Taking notes. There'll be a quiz. There'll be a quiz. Well, you guys, when we come back, we'll jump into our Dizzy. What did I say? Getting Dizzy
I
challenge.
don't know. You keep
Getting
changing the
dizzy
name.
with it. No, 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 no.
But we're going to give you our first jam of the night from Johnny Depp. This is his brand new video for his song, Gun My Father Wore. We'll be right back. Maybe.
Or we'll be right here.
Two of heart. Two of heart. Two of spade. Two of
Bingo!
whatever.
We've been waiting for I don't know how long. He got all boom. There he goes.
Yeah, she's old, she's still beautiful, faithful as that day is long. Hard times stay by his side. She ain't never done him wrong. Seen him through a couple of wars. She got him out of trouble before. No telling how many men look down the bore that gun my father wore. She looked like an angel to me. She always stood around that level. I reached out to see what my mama called the devil. She caught me, she whooped me, oh boy, my hide was sore. She said, don't ever let me catch you again with the gun your father wore. Despite the beatings I received, I kept asking him to see. He'd say, run along now, boy. This here ain't no toy, you just go head on off the bed. This thing can sure enough will kill you dead. But that night dream shot through my head about the gun my father wore. But he would understand that someday I'd be a man. And he went out back and he taught me how to make that barrel roar. With his hands around my hands, them old beer cans never stood a chance. And I learned a lot about my old man, that gun my father wore. Yes, she's old, she's still beautiful, faithful as that day is long. Hard time stays by his side, she ain't never done him wrong. Seen him through a couple of wars, she got him out of trouble before. No telling how many men looked down that door, the gun my father wore. Take her to church, take her to work, take her on down to that liquor store. Every night see him on the town, he even carried her on foreign shores. She was his faithful friend like she was to his pa before. And I tell you man, I'm proud to take that chance with the gun my father wore. You know that day would come and he called upon his son. He said, where I'm going boy, can't wear this here no more. You better use it with some sense. You better use it self-defense. You better pray you never use it on your fellow man. This old gun your father wore. And you stand beside me, boy, I stand beside you. We keep that banner waving, the old red, white, and blue. We'll live free, old child, we cry like a bygone days of yore. So if y'all with me, go and get the old gun your father wore. Yes, she's old, she's still beautiful, faithful as that day is long. In hard times she stayed by his side, she ain't never done him wrong. Seen him through a couple of wars, got him out of trouble before. No telling how many men looked down that boy, gun my father wore. Say use a boy to protect his land. Use a boy, you stand down a man. Use a boy to protect him dead. You better use a boy when there's nothing left. Better use a boy, there's no time to think. You better use a boy, but not when you drink. You better use a boy in a time of war. Wear that gun that your father wore. Use a boy in times of need. You better use a boy when there's mouths to feed. Use a boy, don't you put her in a drawer. Wear that gun that your father wore.
Right? Oh, dear. Makes me want to take more shots. Maybe we'll do that in the next round.
Oh, goodness.
We'll come up with something that's better. Maybe picklebacks or something.
It makes me want to go to. Where was that filmed? Do you know?
I believe that was filmed at the, I think the BFW.
I was going to say that looks like the fanciest VFW. I want to almost go there. It looks like the cleanest, newest VFW I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was a bar.
To be fair, it was
like
probably filmed at like 2 p.m. before everybody gets there.
Right.
And
That's okay. That looks fun.
It
We
does
need
look
to go
fun.
there with Johnny.
I'll have to ask him.
Yeah.
We'll have to get him back on the show anyway to talk
Shameless
about it.
plug.
But oh man, well, you guys, where am I at here? So, Jordan's sister Savannah
If you're listening,
Who we know and love.
is
She
blind.
makes our hair look amazing.
we mean this
Blind.
all in good fun.
Blind as a bat. And we have acquired a pair of her Coke bottle glasses.
Blind, stinking blind.
Yeah, so if you think of Coke bottles, this is what they're talking about. I need you guys to look at these things, just you could probably see right in the
Do
camera.
the side. Do the side.
So that's, I mean, just look how
Yeah.
look how small my head is
Yeah,
in
they
there.
thick.
Like, oh yeah, like look at that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I mean.
They don't even fit.
Oh
in
my
the-
god, they stick out of the frame.
They stick out of the frame.
Do you think they
Like,
charged
that's
her
serious.
more for more lens?
That's
Oh my
serious.
God.
Yeah, that's what Jordyn wanted
Yeah,
to see.
those are hefty.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. That's wild. So, as you could probably imagine,
And these are old, mind you. These are probably her glasses from like 10 years ago. So
wow.
Lord only knows how big they are these days.
oh my god. So,
So old they're forgotten about.
again, if you're listening on a podcast platform, you should go and check out the show on YouTube, and you can see what we're talking about here. But these glasses are thick. We are thick. We're about to get dizzy. So we've got a couple fun games to play with them. First off, we'll be pinning the tail on the dinosaur. Let me see if I can see it over there. You can see it over there. We'll be pinning the tail on the dinosaur, and then we'll be taking a classic eye exam. So we're gonna spin the wheel.
Classic eye exam.
Classic eye exam.
God, I couldn't pass that without glasses, so we'll see.
So let me pull up the wheel of doom here, and
Dun, dun, dun.
which ironically still had all our names on it from the last time that I
Oh, it says the chubby
Perfect.
bunny up top. Yeah, when we shoved marshmallows in our face.
see. We'll fix it in post. Anyway, so let's. Yeah, that was the last time we had the
Yeah.
wheel.
What
All
does
right.
your name even say?
The Bradford.
Oh, the Bradford.
The Bradford.
I was like,
Yeah.
I can't even
It should
read
be.
it.
That should be like a high-end restaurant we should come up with. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna spin it to see who goes first. To pin the tail on the dinosaur. Oh, come on.
Awesome.
yeah.
How is it me first, straight out of the gate?
And look who's on top.
Oh,
Big B.
always on
Big
top.
B. Oh god.
Big B, always on top. All right. So I was trying to be classy today and put shoes on, but I didn't get there.
He didn't.
But at least you have pants on.
Barely.
I don't normally when we do this,
Oh god.
but
This
so
is
we
a
do.
treat, folks.
So, all right, I'm gonna go and take off my regular glasses,
Right.
which I need
Just
to
switch
see
out your
anyway,
glasses.
and go put on the
Do you have the
the
microphone
crazy
on?
glasses. I do. Is it on there?
If I know how to. Yes.
Yes. Okay, perfect. You want to give it a little test?
Hello.
Oh
testing.
yeah. All right.
Perfect.
Marvelous.
All right, I'm gonna make the move over and get the sticker from Jordyn.
And we will sing Dinosaur by Kesha now.
I don't know that.
D-I-N-O-S-A. You
All right,
are
I'm
a
listening
dinosaur.
to that on the ride home.
All right.
O-L-D. Okay.
All right.
I
All
love
right.
The end. Yeah, it's good. You're going to love it.
So
It's a jam.
here we are. I'm going to put on these crazy glasses.
Oh, you forgot your tail.
Oh man.
Ellie, will you hand that to the Bradford?
This is
So is it like a
crazy.
sticker?
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, when I purchased this, it said that it was
Oh, it's removable?
reusable.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
This is a challenge.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. What the hell, man?
It's really bad. Like you can't see nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna hand this to you.
Okay.
There we go.
We need like music.
5, 4,
Right?
3. Oh, dang, Brad.
That's like perfect.
You do better with those than with your actual glasses. Congrats.
Oh my god.
Wow.
How about that? Okay.
Wow.
You think you guys can beat it?
You made, I mean.
No, I can't put a sticker on anything correctly just to begin with.
That's amazing.
Oh, now it's on there for life.
You're just gonna have to put it over there. I think.
Fair
over
enough.
it, I think.
Wow.
Yes, not reusable.
Wow.
Hand those to you, Jordyn,
Okay.
so that you can
pass them
pass
accordingly.
them on accordingly.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right. All right. That was
We should have had you spin around like
That
3
was too
times.
easy. That was
yeah.
too
We should have had him
easy.
do a couple spins and then
Yeah,
go.
I think the eye test is gonna be worse.
Yeah,
do we need to do some
definitely.
spins?
No,
Should
I'm
we-
not
No,
spinning.
we don't want to throw up. I
yeah,
guess
we've been drinking.
Yeah. we want to throw up from drinking, not the
Right.
glasses.
Right.
Fair enough.
I don't do well with motion.
All right, let's spin again. What a weak spin. God.
Of
All right, Elly. And that microphone off
Take
the
it home.
Wow.
Oh, you're starting.
Holy.
I kind of want.
Guacamole.
Okay, can you come over here? Can you like look?
Where are you pointing, Brad?
Can you look into the this camera here?
I don't-
The room cam.
The eyeballs.
Hold on, I kind of want to.
Can you zoom in?
Zoom
oh,
in
there
there.
we go. Yeah. That's good.
I see that I'm slowly wandering into frame.
Oh, this is epic.
All right. All right.
All right, here we go. Elly is
I have 0 depth perception.
now
right now.
putting the tail on the dinosaur. Look how fucking close she has to get to that to see anything. That's
shit.
good, though. You did it.
Word.
All right, Jordyn, you're up next. The eye exam is definitely going to be more of a challenge.
Yeah.
This was a warm up just to get you guys.
Oh wow. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad.
All right.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
All right, Jordyn.
I feel like I lived with my sister long enough.
Oh,
though. I
those
can
look
see
cute
through
on
her
you, though,
eyes.
Jordan.
They do.
Thank
It
you.
makes your eyes look like little rat eyes.
Oh
little
my god, she
pins.
looks like
So
a little
beady.
teacher with the skirt and all. Adorable.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my god.
If you cross your eyes,
No.
If you cross your eyes, you can see.
You get it? Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah. Good job.
Nice. I feel like this is very simple.
Yeah.
Well, while you have the glasses.
oh, I should do the eye exam.
Yep.
Okay.
So put the glasses on and flip the board if you can.
Oh wow.
And then step back to,
Right, like
to
where's
kind
our
of where-
line? Where's our line?
Yeah, kind of step back to where Elly is sitting. That's perfect.
Okay.
Oh my.
All right.
Yeah, you're good right there.
I think I can see kind of.
Now, hang on a minute because I need to pull up what's actually on there so that I can read it as well.
Right.
I, will
I
just
can read it from
stand
here,
here.
if that helps.
Looking all crazy.
The bottom one's a little sketch, but
I can pull it up here. Let me see. Okay. I got it here. Go ahead and start reading.
If you open your eyes really wide, I can see it.
Okay, go ahead.
E F P T O Z L P E D P something G something.
No.
no. All right,
You
so you
got-
got to line 4.
You got super far. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, you gotta
It
open
is.
your eyes really wide. Can
Okay,
see.
am I next?
Yeah, you're going.
You're
next.
you're passing them off. You're like, bitch, take these.
Yeah, we're done. I feel a little crazy now.
All right, Elly. Elly's putting them on.
Holy.
All right, Elly. Go ahead.
No memorizing.
I thought about doing different ones for everybody.
Oh yeah.
I see an E. That's only because I know that that's the first one.
Oh.
I can't see a goddamn thing.
Okay, take one step
I'm
forward.
not gonna lie.
I can't see anything.
Take one more step forward.
Oh, this is
Oh my
hilarious.
No, I can't see anything. I
Okay.
see the E. I see FP.
Okay, well,
Go,
that's good.
go as close as you need to see.
There you go. Smart. Oh my god. The stance is what's doing it for me. She's
That's
like
how I look at shit
squatting.
in my fridge. I'm just like, what's in here?
That's how Brad does it too. It's a family trait.
I can see to this one, LPED, and
Oh my god, and you're right up on it. Okay, okay.
then that.
Yay!
All right.
Oh,
All right,
that's
let
hilarious.
me give it a shot here.
We'll
Jordyn.
hold on to those.
Jordyn. You read 4 lines of this?
Yeah, that was wild.
Open your eyes really wide.
I tried that. I tried crossing them. I couldn't see
You
anything.
gotta hyper focus.
She read 4 lines
I know.
from here.
I know.
Savannah and I are related. We both have really bad eyesight.
E is the only thing I can make out.
Literally, that's it. Get up close. Do the stance.
All right, so I can see E, F, P.
Okay.
He's in the stance now.
That's literally like that's how
Is
I
that a
look at
T?
it. Yeah.
E, F, P, T, O, Z,
Yeah.
L,
Yeah.
P,
Yeah.
E, D,
Yeah.
P,
Yes.
E, O, F, D.
Close.
Close.
Oh, is that the C?
It's a C.
E, D, F, C, Z, P,
Uh-huh.
F, E, L, O, P, Z, D,
Oh my god.
Yes.
D, E, F, P, O, T, Z, C,
Close.
His eyes are touching the board.
L. That's crazy. That's crazy. These glasses are wild.
Let's give him a round of
Oh.
applause.
God. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's crazy. I'm going to read my shameless plugs with these.
Oh god.
Did you give me a round of applause?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice of you.
It's really for all of us sad souls here.
Oh my God.
You had the glasses on the board.
Still couldn't read them.
Did you get a paper cut in the eye while you were there?
I don't even know.
Oh,
I don't even know,
man.
Guys. That's
so
Savannah.
You
You
poor
need
thing.
help.
That's wild.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh my God.
I enjoyed that.
So funny.
Oh,
Ooh.
jeez.
Wow.
How'd you guys feel about that?
I feel like I need glasses at some point.
I feel like I want to wear them and see up close and see if I can read the bottom line.
Yeah, I feel like my vision is perfect. 2020
You don't
compared
even-
to Savannah.
You don't even need your reading glasses anymore, do you? You can see up close again now.
I could see like the paint textures on the wall now.
It's corrected your vision.
That's unbelievable.
It's wild.
Wow. Okay. Well, Savannah, I would love for her to be here and
Put them on and breeze through the whole thing.
Right, absolutely. It's just like I can see everything fine.
yeah, and just breeze through it. That would have been hilarious. Hilarious.
So
oh
good.
man. Well, you guys, we're going to move into our next segment here, which is our midweek motivation segment, and it's a special feature this week because this week the Bad Bitch Bible's Elly Brock is taking over the midweek motivation with a new edition of the Bad Bitch Bible Study. So, take some notes. This is your midweek motivation. I don't know what's happening. That was what I was supposed to play for the eyeglasses.
Good job.
Put it in post.
Now that we are Disney.
Right. Now I gotta look at my numbers. So I wanted to talk about something that is something that I personally struggle with, and I think a lot of people deal with this on the daily. Everyone kind of worries about what other people think of them, right? Like we always want to be likable. We want people to enjoy being around us and kind of hold us on this like higher regard when it comes to, you know, doing whatever we do, right? I've experienced like being overwhelmed by this to a point where like it's almost crippling for me to like go out into the world because I'm always like consumed of what other people are thinking of me, how I look, how I dress, how I talk, like sometimes even doing like the Bad Bitch Bible and the things I create. And I feel like a lot of people when they give that certain advice to people, and I hear it all the time because I follow so many blogs about, you know, like self-improvement, stuff like that. That's part of my lifestyle and what I want to do. And it's always like, just don't give a fuck about what other people think of you. And I don't like that because it's like a negative way of dealing with that. It's just like, don't give a fuck about what they think. Like, no, like everyone cares. Everyone cares what someone's going to think about you. It's just such a negative approach to an already negative situation. But the truth is that you have to be willing to accept that not everyone is going to like you, that not everyone's going to see you in this positive regard, that not everyone's going to like what you create or the way you dress or the way you talk or even look. And they're not wrong for having that opinion of you because everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And it also doesn't make their opinion true about you as well. But if you want to be happy, you have to not take it as just like blatant disregard, like just fuck what they think. You have to understand that it's acceptance of allowing people to have different opinions about you. So instead of saying, I don't care what anyone thinks about me, because that's just such a hard thing to do, is to pretend that you don't care what people think, because everyone gives a shit what people think about you. But practicing acceptance rather than that blatant disregard is something that'll not only allow you to accept that other people have different opinions, but also to help you like accept your own flaws. And it's that awareness and acceptance that's going to be the key to not allowing other people's opinions to have that like control over you. So don't think of it as like, I shouldn't give a shit about what people think of me, but that I'm going to accept that not everyone is going to like me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I agree wholeheartedly. I agree that if you use people's opinions of you and the things that you do as a tool to, I don't know, tweak and hone in what it is that you're doing or trying to present versus some sort of cut down or, you know, like critics are going to be critics and critiques are valuable.
Absolutely.
And yeah, like what it comes down to and what I got from your speech is that you should take things with a grain of salt, but take critiques and, you know, don't let it hinder you, but to allow you to grow and hone in on your target audience.
When it comes
Whatever
to,
it is.
you know, yeah, like if you're constantly wanting to be perfect to someone, like perfection doesn't allow for growth. There's no growth when you're already perfect.
Right.
So like having those flaws and having people that may not like this part about what you're doing or things like that, that allows you to grow. So if you want to hold on to being able to grow and improve, you can't expect to be perfect.
Right.
And perfection's unattainable. There's no way to reach it.
And perfection is boring.
Absolutely.
You know.
Because you can't change. There's no growth. Like it's boring. Absolutely.
It's boring. Oh, that's a great
Yeah.
message. And it's definitely one that I hold true. Like, you know, just saying I don't care what anybody thinks of me is almost a cop out.
Absolutely.
It's like compartmentalizing your feelings because, you know, like nobody completely buys into that,
Absolutely.
especially if the criticism is coming from somebody that you know and respect. That's
Right.
harsh, but
Yeah.
you can't take it that way. You have to take it in stride, and you have to, if there is something constructive in there, you have to mine for it and take it.
It's awareness and acceptance.
Yes. Awesome. Midweek motivation. All right, you guys. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're getting strapped into our shock collars for Truth Hurts, shock collar trivia. But first, here's a brand new video that just dropped today from our good buddy Sweet Butter Joe doing a classic MJ cover. So enjoy it. We'll be right back.
That was awesome.
Dude,
Yeah, he's mind blowing.
awesome.
He's too much.
As always.
That's awesome.
You guys, want to let you know that Sweet Butter Joe will be dropping brand new videos every Wednesday at 5 p.m. So be sure to pop by his YouTube channel and subscribe because that's where you're going to find his awesome videos dropping. He's got a whole collection of them already. So go and check those out.
Sweet.
All right. Well, we haven't done this in a while. But it's time for some shock collar trivia in this shocking segment that we call Truth Hurts. All right. So, as we've discovered, there's been ongoing issues with these particular shock collars on the show, either malfunctioning or shocking the wrong people.
Surprise!
And we just noticed that currently in this particular scenario, the collars are actually both activating on every single channel anytime that the shock gets hit. So this would be very, very bad for anybody, myself and Elly, who are playing if they got an answer right. So what we're going to do is instead of strapping them to our necks as we normally would, when we get a wrong answer, we're going to push it up against our necks and take the shock. So Jordyn
Take the shock.
Take the shock. Jordyn is delivering our trivia, and we'll be writing down our answers on the whiteboards here.
Oh, God. Okay.
And whomever
ready
gets
for
it
that.
wrong gets a shot.
Do you have equipment?
And it might even be easier if I do have the equipment, baby. You got the time?
Oh. goodness.
Anyway.
Ayo.
I don't get to use that one very often.
You're welcome.
And if we can both get it wrong, you only have to hit the button one time. How's
I know,
that?
I have so much less to remember. It's
so
awesome.
great. All right.
I'm
So,
going to keep drinking.
tell us what the category is, and let's get the show on the
So
road.
bad at trivia.
Well, since we are all fat kids here,
Speak
I
for
thought-
yourself.
well, wannabe or actual fat kids, I have chosen chains across America.
Like food chains?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to win.
Oh.
Haha.
Might as well just turn the things off.
I know. Brad gets no shocks. No shocks given. Anyway, thank you. I deserve that. All right. Are we ready?
Ready.
Start your engines. Okay. This restaurant was practically a character on Friday Night Lights, which is a TV show.
God.
I'm starting out hard, but then it gets easier. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta read the A. Woo.
Oh, it's multiple choice. Sweet. I have a
I'm-
shot.
Yeah, it's multiple choice. Okay. Well, let me start over. This restaurant was practically a character on Friday Night Lights. A. Olive Garden. B. Applebee's. C. TGI Fridays. Or D. Perkins.
That is, considering I don't think I've watched a single episode,
No.
This could be fun to shock you both at the same time.
I'm going
Okay.
with this. It's my
This
gut feeling.
restaurant was practically a character on Friday Night Lights. A. Olive Garden. B. Applebee's. C. TGI Fridays. Or D. Perkins.
This is my gut feeling. What did you put, Elly?
Elly put TGI Fridays.
I put Perkins.
Are we both wrong?
You both are wrong.
Oh, mother of God.
The answer is B. Applebee's. Any
have
true
a
Friday
fucking
Night Lights fan would
Applebee's.
know this. God. No, I'm just kidding.
Whew.
All right.
Oh, no.
I'm not ready.
Oh. It's on level. Is it level? Okay. I don't know what level it's on.
Please
Here we
be
go.
low.
Ready? Bring in the pain.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God. Oh, is it? Oh,
What
Wow.
level is it on?
No, no.
right?
Oh my God, you could crank it up. You could
Level
probably
death. No, crank it up.
Crank it up to
What
3.
the hell is wrong with you?
Put it up to 3.
I pulled my ear plug out.
Yeah, we gotta.
3.
Let's. I'll do
Go to
2. I'll do
Holy
2.
Let's go to 3.
mother-
One level at a time.
That was one.
Okay. We'll go to 2.
Okay,
We'll go to 2 now. 2's now in the
2.
New
All
York.
We're gonna work our way up.
Out of here. I gotta put my hair up.
This is stressful. Okay, this
Shit.
one is an easy one, folks. This is a freebie, so don't disappoint me. This company
Great.
This company boasts 31 flavors, but has actually introduced more than 1,000 since its 1945 inception. A. Dairy Queen. B.
Come
Ben
on.
and Jerry.
We don't need that.
You
We
know-
don't need that.
Oh.
You already got it written
Okay.
down, right?
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Go ahead and show yours.
Yeah.
Baskin Robbins.
Baskin Robbins.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Fine. Yay.
You were right. It was a give me.
Okay, up to level 3. No, I'm just kidding. In
Paul Robertson, said we need to turn it up to 1.21 gigawatts.
No.
We've got to get back to the future, Marty. That was pretty good. I thought that was pretty good.
That was pretty good. Okay. This concept for this chain.
Thanks, babe. You're my biggest fan.
Okay, we're trying to be serious here, Brad. We are professional. The concept for this chain of arcade games and animatronic fun was created by one of the Atari co-founders. Is it A, Dave and Buster's, B, Ollie's, C, Rocky's, or D, Chuck E. Cheese's?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Dang, guys, good job. Ding. They both said Chuck E. Cheese. They're both right.
We are fat
shock.
kids.
Paul says if you guys get it both right, then Jordyn gets shocked.
No,
Oh,
Paul.
I
for
like
it.
that. I'm into that.
Why? Who is Paul? I don't see this comment.
Paul?
Yeah, I don't see a comment here.
My imaginary friend.
Oh goodness. Terrible. Let's see. McDonald's is the world's largest fast food chain, but this familiar name is the largest chain that has takeout and delivery. Is it A, Little Caesars, B, Pizza Hut, C, Papa John's, or D, Domino's?
Oh, wow. I'm going to go with my gut feeling, though.
Nice. McDonald's is the world's largest fast food chain, but this, oh, mother of God, this familiar name is the largest chain that has takeout and delivery.
My favorite thing is that Jordyn holds that tablet straight in front of her face, so you just see her eyes peering over a little book on the camera. All right, go ahead. What did you have, Ellie?
Oh, okay.
Pizza Hut.
I said Domino's, the age-old quarrel.
It is Pizza Hut.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you were writing it as soon as I said it. You were like, yep, Pizza Hut it is. Oh,
All right.
Brad's, you wanted,
I'm not touching it.
you said you wanted level 3, right?
No, two's fine.
Oh,
Bring the
okay.
pain.
Bring the pain.
Oh, God.
Just so you guys know, like, it actually does really hurt.
Yeah, that's why I don't fucks with this game.
All right, so now we're turning it up to level 3.
You know what?
It is.
Oh my
it's
God,
on level
sweet
3.
Mother of God.
That was level 3?
No, it's on level 3
Oh,
now.
it is
We're
now.
playing to level 5.
Oh,
All right.
no.
All right, I'm in for that.
Pee myself.
Let's do it.
Ooh, this high-end Asian-themed chain bills itself as a Chinese bistro. Is it A, Panda Express, B, BD's Mongolian Barbecue, which is the shit, by the way, C, Din Tai Fung, or D, PF Chang's? This high-end Asian-themed chain bills itself as a Chinese bistro. A, Panda Express.
PF Chang's.
B, BD Mongolian Barbecue.
Oh, you fucked yourself, Ellie.
C,
You fucked
Din Tai
yourself.
Fung. Or D, PF Chang's.
What is the answer?
Ellie said Panda Express, and Bradley said PF Chang's, and it is PF Chang's.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right, Ellie, get on that level 3.
Oh no. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. Ooh. Oh. Didn't even move. I did it.
It didn't work.
Oh, you shouldn't have been honest about it. Oh my God.
You could tell when the light
Yeah.
goes off.
It did go off,
Okay.
I thought. Maybe it didn't.
Maybe
Okay.
I wasn't making contact.
All right,
But yeah.
so
Okay,
now
but-
we're at level 4.
Okay, but on the real, have
no.
y'all ever been to a BD's Mongolian Barbecue?
I have not.
I'm
It sounds delicious.
Bradley?
Anything with barbecue. You could put like shit
Okay,
barbecue.
They have
and
a
I'll be
huge,
like, all right.
they
Shit
have a
barbecue.
huge like wok grill thing in the middle, and you get all your own raw ingredients, and they cook it on this huge grill thing for you all together, like a huge stir fry high fat
so
creation
hungry right now.
It's the most magical.
delicious.
They have them in Michigan. We'll go. It's fucking magical.
We are going to
honestly.
we're going
It
to
was
Michigan very
my
soon.
favorite fat girl
All
delight.
right.
Okay,
Don't
anyway.
you threaten me with a good time.
Oh,
I'm in.
I'm adding it to the fat girl list. All we're doing is eating. Okay.
Perf.
All we're doing is eating.
All we do is eat, eat, eat.
I still feel that one.
Oh no, you got to switch up spots now. Unlimited salad and breadsticks make this chain a hit. Okay, that one's easy. This one's better. Fuck
Olive
that one.
Garden,
Oh,
ding,
okay.
ding, ding.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah,
got
I
it.
didn't even have to read the things.
Love them breadsticks.
Yeah, so good. Okay, this is a good one. Where
Stick straw.
Sticks.
was the first Hard Rock Cafe? Was it Toronto, Berlin, Los Angeles, or London?
I've been to it, so I know.
Of course.
I think you told me this too.
What were my options?
The first Hard Rock Cafe, was it in Toronto, Berlin, Los Angeles, or London?
Hard Rock.
Stop it, Bradley. No, just kidding.
I know I have the right answer, so I could just chuck this this electrolysis machine across the room.
Fuck. I feel like I'm getting shocked.
What do you have?
Ellie had Berlin.
London, bitch. Oh.
It's London. Ding, ding, ding,
I only
ding,
know
ding, ding.
because I literally took a huge, the longest bus ride and train ride ever.
No one cares. Just
And
shock me.
thank-
Just
thank
get it.
you. Yeah,
get the shit over with.
Fuck it. Bring the pain. Oh no!
Oh my God.
Terrible.
I got scared. It felt like someone
Oh fuck.
came up and pinched me.
Oh.
All right, so what's the level up to now?
I'm sweating over here.
We're on level 4. Is
So
this-
now it's level 5?
No, we're on level
Me.
4.
Level 4 now?
Can I just eat something hot?
You want those pickles
I'd
again?
rather do that than do this.
That's
Oh
what I'm
God, those
saying,
pickles,
too.
man. Clausen spicy pickles. You guys want something to light up your life?
yeah, I got the hiccups.
Yeah.
You gotta
I
get
walked
down
in the
on
door
those.
and he was like, "Have a pickle," and then I got the hiccups.
And you're like, ooh, Clausen
Immediately.
pickles.
That's what we do here.
And then, yes. Okay.
Are these safe?
No, nothing is safe
Good lord.
or sacred, really.
Yeah. Next question. Washington State's SeaTac Mall was the first to house this food court favorite and serve up its sweet and sticky classic. Is it A, Cinnabon, B, Auntie Anne's, C, Churro Shack, D, Carvel?
I'm going with my gut on this one, and I'm gonna say Cinnabon.
Good job, guys.
Nice.
Yay!
You said sweet and sticky?
Sweet and sticky. And
want to get. Hey, girl, let me get into that sweet and sticky.
that's what we got.
What about that Cinnabon? Let me get into that sweet and sticky.
All right. Which is not true? Should this be the last one?
Yes,
Yeah,
please,
okay.
God.
Yeah, this
for
should be the
the
last
love
one.
of God.
I'm out of questions too for this category. So, which is not true of Red Lobster? A, it's designed.
It's good.
Wow.
Ding, ding,
It
ding.
actually, on an article I read the other day, is one of the most underrated food chains that you should eat at because it's better than you think. So,
Okay. The only thing is them
Anyway.
cheddar biscuits.
Yeah.
those cheddar biscuits.
Yeah.
They're sweet and sticky.
They got it going on. Yeah. Sticky stick.
Okay, continue.
Okay, which
get
is
the
not
shit
true of Red Lobster. A, its design is modeled after Cape Cod. B, its 2003 Endless Crab Legs campaign cost the company millions. C, the Cheddar Biscuits have a Facebook page with nearly 1 million followers. Or D,
I believe
the
that
restaurant mascot is Claude? Claude?
Claude the lobster.
Claude? Oh, I don't know.
So, this is what's not true.
Yes.
Oh,
I said B.
I said A.
Okay.
I don't remember what any of it
Yeah,
said,
right. Which is not true of Red Lobster. Ellie said A, which is its design is modeled after Cape Cod, and Brad said B, its 2003 Endless Crab Legs campaign cost the company millions. The correct answer is A.
Hell yeah. You
Yeah.
get shocked,
Whoop,
baby.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. You're getting number 5 because it's the last question. No, I'm just
Whoa.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Now you can do it.
No, yeah.
Okay.
No go
Do you
back.
want to do it?
Yes.
No, this is ridiculous.
I just hit the lightning
The
bolt,
lightning
right?
bolt. Yep, that's the one.
Are you ready?
No.
Are you ready?
No.
1, 2.
Oh, God.
Yay! And that was Truth Hurts.
Oh, truth hurts.
Fantastic.
Ooh, that was a good one. That made my whole knees jump. We should start the game at 5
No.
moving forward.
It
No.
goes down.
No,
No.
and carry on because
No, that's insane. You're insane. You're a crazy person.
I'm not. I mean, yes, yes, but
Yes.
Brad did it before on like 15 on his leg or something, like a psychopath.
nobody was doing it as bad as Derek was for the Death Nut challenge.
He was a wild.
You guys want
man.
to see somebody go get annihilated? Go back and watch the Death
Wait,
Nut episode.
he was eating the death nut and getting shocked?
Yeah, well, Steve the Bruce was in control of the control.
Oh, of course.
And,
That's a great idea.
And Derek was like, yeah, crank it up, man.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, Derek had it up pretty far. That's not polite.
It's not polite.
It's not
that
proper.
is indecent.
It's not proper.
That is indecent. Oh, man. Well, you guys, why don't we get into some shameless plugs?
Oh, wow. Everything's gone.
Bye, Felicia.
Who needed it?
I don't have enough room for anything. I have
Well, you
so
keep
much
adding
stuff.
screens and boards and clicky things.
I know. I feel like I'm in the cockpit of some sort of aircraft.
You
To
are.
be honest with you.
You are.
You know, I was the pilot of the Jeff Bezos airplane. Or
Jeffrey.
The dick shuttle?
the Dick Shuttle.
The Dick Straw ship.
The dick
Yes.
shuttle.
Dick Straw. In case you eagle-eyed viewers out there were tuning in early and got to see the JNC National Day video, which is now our cold open for the podcast. So you got to tune in early and catch the video, and it's only available
You should make it a game
in the videos.
where
We're pretty
people
mu-
can figure out, try to figure out where you've used Dick Straw. It's like,
yeah.
it's
That
like
could
a
be good.
Where's Waldo
Yeah.
type of thing.
Where's Waldo?
Where's
the
Dick
dick
Straw?
straw?
Where's Willie?
Fantastic.
Where's the Willy?
But yes, I'll give you a hint in this one because normally it's like my character name or it's literally a dick straw in the film
Where it all started.
This was actually bilingual. It was in the name of the restaurant.
That was actually
We're going
the answer.
bilingual with the dick straw.
Yes, Paja de Gallo, cockstraw. That's what that translates to. Exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Shameless plug.
Oh.
It was a fun video. Anyway, let's kick it off with Elly. Elly, what are your shameless plugs tonight?
Well, me and you have been talking about redoing the website for
That's right.
Bad Bitch Bible.
Yep.
So that's going to be coming out hopefully soon. And just follow on Instagram as Jesus. Right, like the Bad Bitch Bible blog on Instagram. I try to post every day, usually. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. That's the best place to follow me right now for the Bad Bitch Bible blog is
Yeah,
on
it's a good
Instagram
spot.
until we get the website redone and up and running.
Yeah, and you were telling me that you want to kind of make it more towards like a Reddit format.
I want it to be more of a community where not only can people post things and get feedback from other people, but also I can post my articles. I'm also wanting to something that I've been wanting to do for a while, which I think would be great on the website, is going to be offering free life coaching advice through chat or emails or whatever, and just allowing people to ask me questions and me being able to respond and kind of, do guidance and personal one-on-one stuff, as well as, posting articles and getting a group kind of discussion going. But really just people talking about mental health and life goals and, things that helps them to better their lives and things like that. I want to definitely make it more of community based and people having their own accounts and being able to post things as well.
Love it.
Yeah.
Very important. Very important to do. Good deal.
Yeah.
Any shameless plugs from the Jordy Files?
No, sir.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Easy peasy.
That's it.
She's like, I'm here every Wednesday. Come see me.
Yes.
Easy peasy.
That's it.
Well, you guys, maybe. There we go. As always, thank you so much for tuning in live with us and joining in the conversation. If you're not here live, then we invite you to come hang on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. We love engaging with all of you in the chats and comments. Please go subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on your favorite podcast platforms like Spotify and iHeartRadio. There it is. Right there. Shout out to our sponsors and partners at the Code Rum, tcnightlife.com, The Sneaky Tiki in downtown Stewart, Treasure Coast Entertainment, Parklick Films, Hop Life Brewing, Drizzly, and now introducing the Indie Bible, your resource for everything indie artists need to be successful. Check out these businesses and support local when you can. We have a huge announcement. You guys, we've been subtly, maybe not so subtly. What?
Wait, where are the glasses, Brad?
I really would not be able to read this.
We don't have to do
We've been not so subtly dropping hints in the last few shows, but we've officially launched our Roku channel after tonight. So if you are a Roku user, we'd love for you to go and add our channel and give us a 5-star rating. There is a ton more coming for us on Roku. So it's just past episodes right now, but I promise you, we've got some very, very cool things with Roku in the works. So go get the channel and stay tuned and give us that rating. That's going to be incredibly helpful. But that is a huge step. Very, very excited to be a part of Roku. So go check out Jams and Cocktails on your Roku. Give us that ad. You guys come out and see my one-man band sometime this weekend, anytime that you like. You can go to bradbrock.com to see all of my upcoming dates. Also, download the free JNC Podcast mobile app for iPhone or Android. You can catch these podcasts, tune in to JNC Radio, and listen to great Treasure Coast music and indie hits. You can check out the tcnightlife.com entertainment calendar and more. Get it from your favorite app store. This has been my Shameless Plugs. I do have one more. Again, just to mention, Sweet Butter Joe is releasing new videos each and every week on his YouTube channel. So go and check that out, Sweet Butter Joe. And yeah, that for sure. That's my Shameless Plugs. Yeah. Well, you guys,
Swell.
That was fun.
this has been fun. I certainly hope that you've enjoyed the show. And join us again next week where we'll bring you more music news, entertainment, headlines, and shenanigans. Oh, we do have a fun one coming up. Please check out our Facebook page and all our social media to see what we're planning for next week. Again, please give us a subscribe on YouTube. That's hugely important. Give it up once again for Ms. Jordyn Taylor and Elly Brock. You guys, we'll catch you next week. Until then, don't give a fuck what people think, but take it with a grain of salt and at least give it some thought.
Except that people are not going to like you.
Yes. Acceptance. Except that you're not everybody's bag of tea, but you could be everybody's tea bag. Drink some water and take care of each other, you guys. Broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge. I'm Brad Brock. We love you. Good night.
Little pit.